Hi sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button and turn your notification so you are notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I'm saying a very big shout out to every one of you for the love, the support you all shower me here with. I am grateful, and you all are super sweet. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about a question they asked a pump colored woman. They were two, and they asked them, is it possible to be racism to white people? The other one said yes. The other one said no, because we, especially the black people, do not have the power to be racism to them, right? And this young man, this black man, actually came out to say that the one that said yes probably might be dating a black person. And you know what happens when you are dating a black person? When you go black, I mean, you cannot. And that is just a very wrong thing to say at this point in time. This young girl is correct. We cannot be racism to them, because I've been trying to understand this, and people think, people always define racism out of emotions or sentimental, like with sentiment and all that. They tell you yes, both ways can be, but we do not have that power. And racism is a system of oppression. White people do not suffer from racism because they are the ones with the power. Who created race? It was them that created this race in order to make us under them. They were the people that mounted this. Can they be pressed? Yes, they can be pressed, but not oppressed. We do not hold any power to oppress them. We can be prejudiced, we can be anything, we can be mean, but we do not have any atom of power to oppress them. Rather, they are the ones that oppress us. Oh, here I'm gonna roll this clip. We'll come back to talk about it. Let me know what you all think in the comments section. So straight up, let's get into it.
Is it possible to be racist against white people?
Yes.
What would you say?
I don't really think so.
Why not?
Well,
It's a race.
I guess so.
Because if you're biased towards any race, that's just wrong.
Let me ask you this. What's the definition of racism?
Not liking someone based on their skin color or their origin. Oh, it's raining.
Alright, so my name's Pe0ple, and yes, I'm going to ask that question you guys want to know. Can you be racist towards white people? Ta-da! Yep, I said it. Can you be racist towards white people? And if so, why? Or why not? For the sake of debating, and right or wrong, let's break down this comment right here. I'm going to try to keep it calm today. Not going to get as triggered as possible. Go check out some of my other videos. And if you like this content, make sure you follow, okay? So, let's get it.
Is it possible to be racist against white people?
Yes.
What would you say?
I don't really think so.
Why not?
Well,
It's a race.
I guess.
Stop the video right there. Straight up, and everyone knows this, but no one's going to say it. Once you go black, you're going to need a wheelchair. All jokes aside, wink wink. Seriously, once you go black, you can't go back. It's true. I never used to think it was a thing, but let's be honest. She's getting a lot of social pressure, even though what they're saying, in my opinion, could be right or wrong. We haven't got to that part of the video, but she's getting a lot of social pressure from two people. She's feeling that. But you know what? I'll tell you what. She likes black guys, and she's dating a black dude. 100%. In the back of her head, she's like, what happens if he sees this, and I really like him, and, you know, I'm going to stand up. So, look, I can't fault the girl. If she likes us, it is what it is. You know what I mean? All right, let's continue on.
Is it possible to be racist against white people?
Yes.
What would you say?
I don't really think so.
On a serious note, let's stop the video right there. Yes, it is possible to be racist against white people, 100%. Any race can be racist to any race at any time. And like I say, racism is an individual thing. Now, people from in a collective group can all partake in racism, but I think it definitely is individuals who make that decision. And the reason I like to see it and think of it that way is because everyone has the ability to choose right and wrong. Simple as that. So to go and say that you can't be racist because you are a certain ethnicity, or you can be racist because you're a certain ethnicity sort of just takes the accountability and ownership out of the individual. You know, I want to agree with the girl who dates black guys. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just going to have to disagree there. Yes, there are situations where white people have been discriminated against because of their race. But to be fair, I do see the other girl's point. This is what she's really trying to say. This is what she's trying to say. She's trying to say, although everyone can be racist, I don't think black people have the ability to be racist as much because they don't have as much structural power. And people are going to be like, oh, you're taking it back to the old school. It's just a fact. To enact on someone's wants and wills, sometimes you have to have a position of power, e.g. status, maybe money, influence, things of that nature. So if you go or are taken from a certain land and taken to another country where you're forced to be a slave, obviously you don't have that. Fast forward to the modern day, look, slavery is not a thing, at least in these parts of the world, Western societies, okay? But still, higher incarceration rates, you know, driving while black, you know, things of that nature can still have that stigma which surrounds and actually comes from systemic racism. So in other words, even though she said the wrong thing, what I believe, because I'm trying to help her out. She likes my people. What she's really trying to say is, I don't think people can be racist towards white people because I don't think people have the power to be racist towards white people. Now, that's another debate for another day. But what I will say is anyone can be racist to any person anytime. So white, black, yellow, green, red. I always have to say that before someone says, oh, I'm against white people. But I see what she's saying. She should really have said this. People don't have the power to enact on their racism if they are racist from another ethnicity, which is marginalized. That would have been perfect. But I still like her anyway. It's all good. Yeah, let's continue on. I'm getting a little bit flustered. Here we go. Yeah, you know, she's pretty. Like, you know, she...
Why not? Well, it's a race. I mean, I guess so. Because if you're bi...
Hey, stop talking over her. Let her speak. You know what I mean? Like, I know you're saying the right thing about, look, everyone can be racist and white people can receive racism. Cool point. I get that. But let her speak. You know what I mean? It's very important that you let her speak. And she's a lovely, good-looking person. And just let her speak. You can see the uncomfortability. It's like two white people are going at her because you're not agreeing with what's right. And to be honest, the two people are correct in what they're saying in this area. However, she just likes black guys, and that's what it is, you know what I mean? And she's going to stand up for my people. But let's continue on.
Bias towards any race, that's just wrong.
Let me ask you, what's the definition of...
Look, let's stop the video right there. Everything that woman just said is correct. Is correct. Completely correct. If you're biased or you have negative views, and especially if you enact on them and make the cause of something to happen or enact on your actions or feelings which are negative, that is definitely racist. So what she's saying is true, even though I reluctantly don't want to agree with her because she's saying that to her best friend. And I'll tell you another thing. They're friends. You can tell they're friends. And look, let's be honest about girl code. They get each other's back. They big up each other like, go queen, get it queen, slay. And they are having a bit of division right now, which I, for a fact, know that they're going to talk about that a bit later, or someone's going to hold it in like, why'd you call me out like that? Well, I don't know. You're just saying the wrong thing. It's going to turn into something. But she likes my people. She likes my people. Right. Obviously, you guys know I have some sort of bias. If you know what I mean. But let's continue the video. We're almost at the end.
Wrong.
Let me ask you, what's the definition of racism?
Not liking someone based on their skin color or their oh, it's raining.
Oh, it's raining. I need to go talk to my boyfriend who happens to be black. Look, they got her in the end. He asked a very straightforward, direct question and put it into like basically black and white. He made her have to make a choice. You know what I mean? Because you either want to live on the side where you do get truth on your side, or you're going to get the negative ramifications if you're on the other side. And look, she knows what's up. She knows what's up. She's just trying to protect her interest. Let's finish up the video.
Let me ask you, what's the definition of racism?
Not liking someone based on their skin color or their oh, it's raining.
Oh, it's raining. I think I got to go back to my boyfriend who happens to be black, and I'm standing up for him. Bye. Yeah, that's what was up right there. Straight up. He asked her a direct question, and even though they are pressing her, it was the right thing to do. Do you know what I mean? Yes. In conclusion, yes, you can be racist towards white people, and white people can be racist towards black people. Anyone can be racist at any time, and everyone can do good at any time. The point is, it's the individual who makes the decision, okay? So, yes, it's a bit of a different one. I will say this, just to follow up that little statement I said. Yeah, everyone can be racist, but not everyone can enact upon their racism as well as other populations, okay, based on position of power and authority and influence. But that's a video and a conversation for another day. Anywho, write your comments down in the comment boxes below. On top of that, make sure you like, share, and follow if you like this content. I'm Pe0ple. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
So this is all I got from this video. I think Pe0ple, right? Pe0ple, right? He really needs to go back and read and understand the meaning of racism, because some people are just defining racism based on sentiment or emotions. There is no you don't have to put your emotion or something. And sometimes I feel like he's probably dating a white woman, or he's married to a white woman. I don't know. I do not know. But this is how he comes off all the time. And this thing had got this white woman saying that black people cannot be raised to the season to them because we do not have the power. That has nothing to do that, because he is saying that maybe the girl is going dating a black man, and you know what happens when you go black, like, you know, that is just a different thing, and he shouldn't have even brought this thing into it and all that. That girl spoke, I mean, she is right. We do not, I don't understand how to explain. I've been explaining this all the time. No, racism is a system of oppression. White people do not suffer from racism because they always say that we can be racism to them, but we do not have that power to be racist to them, because they are the one with the system of oppression. We can be prejudiced, we can be mean, we can be anything, but we can, no matter your status, you cannot be racism to them. You can hurt their feelings. They cannot be oppressed. They can only be pressed. I don't know if this makes sense. But this man, I have been, like, you know, seeing some of his videos, and he is always like being on their side without even knowing what he is saying. Pe0ple, we do not have the right, or today we do not have the power to be racist to them. Who created all this? It is them. We did not create it. We did not mantle any system. All these systems were what they mantled in order to oppress us, to make us still know that they are the upper class. So how exactly do we have the power to oppress them? We don't even have, we cannot oppress them. But we can press them. They can only be pressed, but not oppressed. I mean, you can read your dictionary and understand this very well. Educate yourself before coming out here to call out black people, saying that it can go both ways. It cannot go both ways. Just get this. Know this and know peace. This is where I got for you, and see you all in my next video. Bye for now.